Guys, I recently got a very similar battery system to the Tesla Powerwall. And now Tesla, they have just brought out some big discounts on the Powerwall. I think in numerous countries around the world, but here in Australia, the discount is $1,500 on every unit. So that's a pretty significant difference in price, right? You're probably looking at an end-up price of maybe 10,000 Australian dollars here in Australia, which is going to be only about 6,500 US dollars. Is that a good deal? I mean, do I regret getting my battery system and getting this Tesla system instead, which is honestly, this price has just come out very, very recently? Well, here's the thing. Tesla say you can also save up to an additional 30% with the cheaper home batteries program here in Australia. Now, 100,000 Australians have just installed batteries within the last 6 months, more than 100,000, which is a huge number considering our population. We've only got 26 million people, something like that, here in the country. So Tesla Powerwall, why are Tesla doing these massive discounts right when the government is giving $2.3 billion in subsidies for batteries? You would think Tesla would not need to discount the Powerwall considering the massive subsidies in place that should be helping them sell them like hotcakes. But Tesla are having to discount the Powerwall for one reason. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. I've just gotten an email here. You guys might have as well. And it says in this email, get up to $1,500 back on Powerwall units. You can now get up to $1,500 back when you order and register your Powerwall or Powerwall 3 expansion units with Tesla between November the 6th, 2025 and March the 31st, 2026. Powerwall stores energy from solar to the grid, so your home stays powered day, night, and during outages, all while lowering your electricity bills. If you want more backup energy and expansion units to increase your storage capacity up to 54 kilowatt hours, I've got a 50 kilowatt hour battery. You can also save up to an additional 30% with the cheaper home batteries program. Request a quote from a certified installer to get started. So these incentives here in Australia have driven many people to get batteries, and Tesla's obviously trying to say, well, here's a bit of discount, buy our batteries instead of whatever the competition has. So looking at Tesla, on their website, it says one Powerwall, 11,200. That does not include installation, etc., delivery. Plus, of course, there's this $1,500 discount. One gateway is $1,950. Now, if you buy two Powerwalls, the price is $22,400. If you buy three Powerwalls, the price is $33,600. But then you can get those discounts in cash back of $1,500 per Powerwall. Plus, in Australia, you can get the big $18,000, up to $18,000 on a 50 kilowatt hour battery discount. So you could get these very, very cheap. Would I recommend getting them? Probably not, actually. I think there's some better options on the market right now. My Anker home battery, I think it's actually better in a few ways, and it hasn't been recalled. So part of why Tesla's doing this is I think demand for its batteries has gone down because they've had to recall their Powerwalls all across Australia, all across North America, and I think maybe in Europe as well, because there has been some battery fires. So Tesla's recalling them all. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to involve, but it's a pretty big deal. It's led to a bit of negative publicity. Installers probably right now are not recommending you install one. It would make sense, right? So this is kind of Tesla's reaction to that, to provide some discounts. Hopefully Tesla can get this sorted out, because I know many of you have Tesla Powerwalls. So hopefully this is not a big deal in the end. But yeah, there's been a few fires, not very many. Nothing like what we saw with LG Chem and their home batteries, which they were a bit more problematic. But anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this in the comments. Thanks for watching. Guys, just last week I was at All Energy. It's the biggest energy show in Australia and one of the biggest in the world, in fact. It's pretty incredible. There's a lot of different battery products, a lot of different solar systems, a lot of different new technology here, charging solutions, charging cables. And honestly, I was just kind of bamboozled by everything here. But But one thing did stand out to me. I, of course, have Anker batteries at home. I've got an Anker EV charger and I've got an Anker portable battery. In fact, I've got a few of them. I think they're the best quality. But at the show, Anker displayed some of their newer products, and here's what those new products actually are. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry.
Hey guys, this is the exact same system that I have installed at home, and I have these three kind of stacks lined up in parallel. So you can see here all three of them. And what you've got here is the top module is the inverter, then there's three batteries underneath it. Each of them is 5 kilowatt hours, 5, 5, and 5. Now I don't know what inverter size that is because you can get different options. My inverter is 12 kilowatt. So I've got two 12 kilowatt inverters. I've got one 12 kilowatt inverter there, and I've got another 12 kilowatt inverter here. In total, you've actually got 10 5 kilowatt hour batteries here, meaning this is actually a 50 kilowatt hour battery stack, all in total. Two inverters integrated into the system. I love the way that Anker integrate the inverters into their system. It actually looks really good, really smooth. That's one of the big advantages of Anker system.
Anker, they have a new EV charger. I've actually got one at home, 22 kilowatt EV charger. Looks awesome. Integration with the app is fantastic. And they've just shown this off at All Energy. They also had their SOLIX batteries, the SOLIX X1. Now the SOLIX X1 is available in DC hybrid or AC coupled variants. I've got a total of 50 kilowatt hours here of the SOLIX X1 batteries, really slimline. I think they look the best for battery systems if you're going to be walking past them every day. And they fit in my garage, so I can still drive my car in my garage, which I couldn't with most other batteries because it's quite a narrow garage. AC coupled models of the SOLIX X1 are available and currently approved by the Clean Energy Council. You've got a bunch of different options, but ultimately there is 5 kilowatt hours, 10 kilowatt hours, you can stack them, 15 kilowatt hours, 20, 25, and 30 kilowatt hour capacities available, 1 to 6 battery modules. But you can go all the way, right? A maximum of 4 battery modules can be used for a single X1 stack. However, extra modules can be installed beside it, which is what I've done, up to a maximum of 6 battery modules per power module. A basic 5 kilowatt hour system offers 3 kilowatt output capacity, but models past that offer 6 kilowatt or more.